Hello, fellow Hyrulians! I am your guide, the Hyrule Historian, and welcome to a special and experimental series of Pokemon Emerald Nuzlock. That's right, I am attempting a Nuzlock challenge where, if you are not aware what this is, it is a challenge to get more connected to your Pokemon and where you have to nickname them and to be more connected to them, because once they faint, it's over. You have to act as they have just died, which is quite sad, and we have to see how far we can get to without truly getting a game over. How do you get a game over? Well, you faint and you are not allowed to catch any more Pokemon after you catch one Pokemon per route. That's right. The first Pokemon you run to on each route, that is the Pokemon that you get. There's no way around it. And if you defeat it, or if you run away from it, that's it. You lost your chance. But that is pretty much what a Nuzlocke is in a nutshell. I've already tried it out once, but we're going to start a new game. Going to start fresh. I honestly have not played any Pokemon games in quite a while. I was thinking of playing one of the newer ones, but I didn't know how the Nuzlocke challenges worked on them, so Emerald it is. Since when I originally played Emerald, I ended up naming my character Zelda, since, you know, just loving to play the Legend of Zelda series. So I had a certain team in mind, but that doesn't mean I will get them within this run. But once again, this is an experimental series that I think we all know what Pokemons are, so I'm pretty much just skipping through the tutorial. So pretty much we have Lotad there with, I want to say this is Professor Birch, because I think Elm is in the Gold and Silver. This goes through the 3rd gen, which is Ruby and Sapphire. And then, once again, Emerald being the combined versions. Am I a boy or am I a girl? You know, for whatever reason, I always chose a girl, so what will our name be? I think there's only one thing that we can truly name our character. And I think we all know what it must be. There we go. So, it's Blue. Yes, I am Blue. Not to be confused with the other Blue. The one that's a jerk. But honestly though, when it comes to Blue or Gary, I never had much of a problem with him. But yeah, he was more of a jerk in the series, but I don't know. There wasn't much to him. And it's like, in the series though, you don't really see much of him, except within a few episodes, I believe. And those were only towards the beginning. And the rivals have always been different in each of the Pokemon cartoons. Also, I do apologize ahead of time, because I'm not going to be doing much talking or much reading, because I've actually been going through a few things and my throat's been killing me. But long story short is that we are the newcomers in Little Root Town, which I wouldn't even classify as a town. Okay, so one interesting thing about when it comes to, I want to say Gold and Silver actually started this, but we mainly know of it through Animal Crossing, and that is the whole time mechanic. But I don't think that the whole day and night actually takes effect. It's just I'm not really sure, but we're gonna have to set our clock. What time is it? would be about 425, if I'm reading that correctly. And the good thing is, about this, we actually get to see what Blue's mother's like. Which I don't think there's much to it besides we now have a father who's a gym leader. You know, Blue's story has been evolving for quite a while now. Yes, yes. We also have the limited edition GameCube. But before I start my journey, there's one thing I must do. And the one thing I always remember about each Pokemon game. Withdraw item. We now have a random potion with us. And we don't even train with Pokemon yet. Yay, story building! I think I'm gonna skip most of this just because it's showing who we are, or like, in the world. Our father is a gym leader. He's friends with Professor Elm. Elm's son is our rival. And we are 10 years old at the time. Yeah, here he is. Birch with a Poochyena. Help! You over there! Please help! In my bag! There's a Pokeball! Your bag has a lot of papers in it, while 3 Pokeballs on the side. What is stopping me, a 10-year-old, from not throwing all 3 Pokeballs? Torchic is the one that I will choose. I've always... You know what? Yeah. So this is how much I do not remember about this, because I just called this a Poochyena. This is a Zigzagoon. Scratch it! It screamed at me. It was super effective. It tackled me. How dare you? Well, we have a Torchic now, which is a boy, and Professor Birch. Whew. I was in the tall grass studying Pokemon when I was jumped. I did not know what to do since Zigzagoon attacked. And look at me, I am a Pokemon professor after all. And I don't know how to take care of myself. Oh! Hey, you're Blue! This is not the place to talk. Here, let's go back to the Pokemon lab. So, Blue, I've heard so much about you from your father. You have? Huh. I don't know the last time I've seen my father. Uncle, on the other hand, he's crazy. People started to say I was crazy too. I kept on talking to a red boat, and Red's one of my best friends. You know, this is kind of funny how Blue's story is connected to the Pokemon universe. Yay, I get the Torchic. Congratulations, you get a Torchic. Would you like to nickname it? Well, according to the Nuzlock rules, we must. And because it is a fire-breathing chicken, there's only one thing to name him. And that is, of course, Chuck. Kevin, he will come later. Okay, yeah, there we go. If you work at Pokemon and gain experience, I think you will make extremely good trainer. My kid Brandon, he is up the road. You should go fight him. You know what? Fine. Well, listen to what you have to say. You know what? No, not really. I'm just going to walk away now. So, if I am not mistaken, since we have our Pokemon now, I don't think the Nuzlock rules truly start until we can get our first Pokeballs. That means we have to go fight Brandon. So, we may run into something. Some of you guys may correct me on this, because this will be like right here. We've ran into this one, Wurmple. So we've ran into Wurmple, and even though the rules have not started, this is one that I technically would not capture anyways. So I'm just going to go ahead and fight him. He's going to use String Shot and lower my speed, I believe. Sometimes when it comes to Pokemon, I was never the one really into the whole stats. If it comes to it, I would probably use some status effects, but mainly it's to see how fast I can hit and see what is weak against what. So Wurmple, it's just weak against normal type moves and any fire moves, well, element moves more or less, until it later evolves. Ooh, this one knows how to fight. 16 experience, and we leveled it up. Chuck leveled up. And now we are in whatever that just said. I am bad with the town names in Pokemon, especially since I have not played Pokemon in forever. For what I have learned, though, is that this is the guy who runs the Pokemart. And there's our second potion. Yes, thank you. Thank you. And we will make sure to advertise Pokemart now. Do you sell any Pokeballs? Go ahead and buy a few potions. And a few antidotes. In a Nuzlock, you want to be prepared for anything. Always expect the unexpected. And in the rules of Pokemon, there will be some hidden things scattered around. I forget how much they do that in this version, but it's still good to check. You know, I'm just not going to waste anybody's time. And I am going to go straight to the Poke Center. Did I need to go to the Pokemon Center? You know what? Why not? I'm here. I may as well go. Also, I'm here. I may as well check the map, because I forget a lot of these places. Odile. Or, yeah. Okay, I knew about Petalburg, and I knew of Westboro. All these other places, I forget. Where's my running shoes at? So, because this is a new route, we would be able to catch a new Pokemon. But once again, I'm unsure if the rules still apply. Now, here's a Poochyena. Now, this is one thing, what I will say about the rules. because I do not have the Pokeballs yet to capture this, I'm going to go face Brandon, and I'm going to come back and see if I can catch a Poochyena for the first Poochyena I come by once again. Same thing with the Wurmple, but I defeated that one, so can't capture anything else on that route. Hi, Brandon. Face me. Man, I miss this style graphics. And now we are up against a Mudkip. Now, how did he get a Mudkip before? I mean, we've seen all three Pokemons. So, how is this even possible? Ooh, that did not do much. Growl? I rarely do status effects because that just lowers his attack and makes me somewhat waste a turn. Okay, one more attack. Okay, good. I knew that he wouldn't do too much, but at the same time, I did have to cross my fingers because there is that slight chance. And the only thing that would have really changed is that we would have to start over again, and yes, Yes, Brandon, I have just defeated you with a fire chicken. Chicken always tastes better when it's been cooked. So, another rule that I have heard, and I am really uncertain about this because it just sounds like you wouldn't get much done. And that is, say I beat the Wurmple and within this route. So, I've heard that there's a rule where you cannot beat any more Wurmples. Like, you have a certain list of Pokemon within this route, and once each of them are defeated, that's it. I don't know if that's the normal rules for a Nuzlock, but I do hear that there are people who does the extreme versions to this, and it's just crazy. To believe some of that. It's like, because then you wouldn't be able to level up as much. But let's see. Yes, I have defeated Brandon. He was challenging, I will admit that. Now, I require only one thing. The Pokedex is not that one thing, but I will accept it. Grant me Pokeballs, and a way to get through this really, really slow text. Ah, the things that I required. Thank you, Brandon. I see that you're not all bad. Even though each of us are probably just 10 years old. But are we? Are we truly just 10 years old? Or is that what we are within our heart? I know, that was cheesy. But still. Chuck is level 7, and that has taken me a whole 30 minutes just to go through. Okay, I think I have everything set. And I think we are able to move on from Little Root. Yes, Mom, we will become like Dad. Even though I feel like we're closer to Uncle. I think this is kind of why they wanted to get Blue away from everything. So before I continue any farther, I'm going to end this episode off here. Please let me know what you think down below. Besides that, this has been the Hyrule Historian. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to leave a like or a comment below. Don't forget to blast the subscribe button to see more Zelda related content. Besides that, this is going to be more of my experimental series, so hopefully you guys will all enjoy it. Besides that, I will see you all in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and later.